Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back. And yes, we have Visible again. Now, Visible is running a certain promo, and I think it's until July 5th that you're able to do this, but you're able to get on the Visible base plan and have it at a monthly price of $25. And I believe you have to port a number in, as when I set up for the Visible plan itself to get it at $25 a month. And I went ahead and took a long use phone number that I had with a certain carrier, as I cannot name them, and ported it out to Visible. So my Visible plan is $25 a month. My number ported over just fine, which I think is amazing compared to, the earlier days of Visible and number ports and all that other issues. I had a slight little bit of a hiccup where, setting up the account and everything, where you had to wait 5 minutes, just took a little bit longer than usual. Ended up having to chat in with Visible, and they were great. They went ahead and emailed me a QR code, which, I feel like that certain companies that are activating with eSIM need to be able to use QR codes in case of an event of an activation failing. Nonetheless, as you guys can see that my services is up and running. Being able to actually, use unlimited services, especially on the big red company, and just pretty much use it is nice. I'm not taking it away from any other carrier out there, that does set a bit of limitations on there, because I mean, I don't use a lot of data off, well, being connected to home Wi-Fi, but like being off Wi-Fi, yeah, I definitely use a lot of data. And I think one of the big things that made me just kind of go back to Visible and keep it as one of the carriers that I intend to use for the long haul is the fact that, I have a couple of Chromebooks with me. We are going to be going back in office. And so when I travel, I would like to have the unlimited hotspot to be able to, just get some work done on the whichever Pixel book I take with me to go to work. Get some work done while I am, out and about, taking the train to work and such. I mean, all those things. So it just made sense to just kind of bring in Visible. And I also do have Mobile X. I know I tweeted that out, and I have Mobile X, and it is on one of my devices that I'm using. And of course, the experience has been slightly similar, a little bit better at some points. I mean, it's still in its testing phase, so I mean, what can I do? Just have to wait until it calculates something for me and then figure out how that's going to go further on. And I do still have the other carrier that, I've been using since December of last year. I'm not closing that out at all whatsoever, just because of the access that I get with the particular plan that's no longer offered. Of course, I'm going to keep it, especially at $25 a month. So, yeah, being back on Visible has been really good, especially in my city. Not really, just going the fact that I need 5G or anything like that. I'm running it on LTE and it's running just fine. But I think one of the things that I can say, and this is not based off speed tests like this app here that's running speed tests, but just basically on my usage, and that the network quality, I would have to say, is really good. And for a lot of what I do, it handles very, very well, especially uploading videos and such, is where I kind of like grade a carrier's connection. With Visible, I don't need to be on any type of Wi-Fi to upload a video at all whatsoever. It handles uploading to YouTube just fine wherever I'm at, so I can make a video on the fly and upload, and it's just fine. Playing online games and stuff like that works really, really well. And you know, getting it at 25 bucks, I mean, that's pretty sweet. It's a $5 savings compared to its normal, price, which is 30 bucks, which still isn't bad at all whatsoever. And then if you need a little bit more, you can always go with the $45 plus. That gives you a bit extra, including ultra wideband access. But I'm okay without the UW access at all whatsoever. I mean, this is just LTE speeds I'm getting here, and it's always hitting at about 150 by like 20 to 30 up, which is good for me.